At 29 Mem, thought my family was perfect until my dad's business trip crashed our Thanksgiving dinner. Now everything's in ruins. Throwaway account because my family is probably already searching Reddit for this. This happened 2 weeks ago and I'm still processing it. If this blows up, I don't care anymore. I just need to get it out before I explode. My name's Jake, I'm the middle child, 29, work as a software engineer in a mid-sized city. The reliable one who shows up for everything. My older brother Ethan, 32, is the golden child, charming, married with 2 kids, runs a small contracting business Dad helped him start. My little sister Mia, 26, is the free spirit, artist, lives in a loft downtown, always the one stirring up deep conversations at family dinners. Mom, 58, is a retired teacher, the glue who keeps us all civilized. Dad, 61, is the classic provider, retired mechanic who owns a few rental properties, big personality, tells the same dad jokes every holiday. We've always been that Instagram perfect family. Big house in the suburbs, vacations together, Sunday dinners. Sure, there were fights, Ethan's ego, Mia's I'm finding myself phases, but nothing that lasted. Until this Thanksgiving. It started normal. I drove up Wednesday night with my girlfriend Sarah. We've been together 4 years. Ethan and his wife Lisa were already there with the kids. Mia flew in from her latest retreat. Mom had the house smelling like heaven. Turkey, pies, the works. Dad was in the garage fixing something, which usually means drinking a beer and avoiding setup. Thursday morning, everything's fine. We're chopping veggies, laughing about old stories. Around 2 p.m., Dad gets a call. He steps outside, comes back looking a little off, but says it's just work stuff from one of his properties. No big deal. We eat around 4, football on, the usual chaos with the nieces and nephews running around. Then the doorbell rings at 6:30, right as we're clearing plates for dessert. I answer it because I'm closest. There's a woman, maybe mid-40s, standing there with a teenage boy who looks familiar, like uncomfortably familiar. She's dressed nicely, but her eyes are red like she's been crying. The kid is 15 or 16, tall, with Dad's exact jawline and those bushy eyebrows we all inherited. She asks, "Is Robert here?" Dad's name. Before I can say anything, Dad appears behind me like a ghost. His face goes white. Mom comes around the corner wiping her hands on a towel, smiling at first, until she sees them. The woman looks at Dad and says quietly but loud enough for the whole damn dining room to hear, "She deserves to know, Rob. We've been doing this for 17 years. I can't keep being your secret anymore." Silence. The kind where you hear your own heartbeat. The kid, his name is Tyler, looks at the floor, then at me and Ethan like he's sizing up brothers he never met. Chaos erupts. Mom drops the towel. Ethan starts yelling. Mia's filming on her phone like it's content. I'm just standing there frozen. Dad tries to pull the woman outside, but she stands her ground. Turns out her name is Carla. She worked at an auto parts supplier Dad used to deal with back when he traveled more for business development in the early 2000s. They had an affair. She got pregnant. Dad knew the whole time. He's been sending money, visiting when he could, weekend fishing trips, extra long work conferences. Tyler thought his dad was a trucker who died. Carla finally told him the truth last month after Tyler got into some trouble at school and started asking hard questions about family. Mom loses it in the most heartbreaking way. Not screaming, just this low, broken voice. 17 years? While I was home raising your kids? While I was in the hospital with Mia's complications? She starts listing every sacrifice, moving for his job, putting her career second, ignoring the late nights and the distance. Ethan flips the table. Literally, pie everywhere. He's screaming at Dad about how he built the business on family values bullshit. Lisa's trying to shield the grandkids. Mia is crying and hugging Mom. I just looked at Tyler. The kid looks like a younger version of us. Same nervous tick with his hands. He mutters, "I didn't want to come. She made me." That broke something in me. Not anger at the kid. Pity. He's been living a half-truth his whole life too. The next 2 hours were a blur. Carla and Tyler left after Dad begged them to. Neighbors probably heard everything. Mom locked herself in the bedroom. Dad sat on the porch steps like a man waiting for execution. Here's where it gets even crazier. The part that makes me question everything. The next morning, Mom comes out and announces she's known for 8 years. She found old emails on Dad's laptop but stayed because the family needed to stay together, and she didn't want to destroy the kids' lives. She confronted Dad privately back then. He promised to end it. Clearly didn't. She looked at all of us and said, "I stayed for you three, not him. Now I'm done performing." Then she drops another bomb. She's been quietly seeing a divorce lawyer for the last year. She was waiting for the right moment, after the holidays, when the grandkids were settled. This just accelerated it. Ethan is furious at Mom now too for lying to us. Mia is on Mom's side but mad at everyone. I'm caught in the middle trying to talk to Tyler on social media. He accepted my request. The kid's smart, angry, but curious about his half-siblings. Dad's been blowing up my phone. He wants a family meeting to explain his side. He says Carla was a mistake, that the marriage was already struggling after Mia was born, postpartum stuff, that he never stopped loving Mom. Classic excuses. He even hinted that if we side with your mother, he'll have to rethink the rental properties he was planning to pass down. Sarah thinks I should go no contact with Dad and support Mom. But Ethan's saying we need to keep the family intact for the kids. Mia wants therapy for all of us. I'm exhausted. Thanksgiving dinner destroyed more than just the table. It shattered the illusion that we knew each other at all. How do you rebuild when the foundation was rotten the whole time? How do you look at your dad, the guy who taught you to change a tire and throw a football, and see a man who built a whole secret life? The worst part of me feels bad for Tyler. He's my brother. Blood. And he got the short end too. I don't know what to do. Cut Dad off. Force some messy blended family. Support Mom's divorce and watch 35+ years go up in smoke. Or try to be the reliable one who mediates and probably gets burned. Reddit, tear me apart or tell me I'm not crazy for thinking this is all completely fucked. Update. Mom filed yesterday. Dad's already lawyering up on the properties. Tyler texted me asking if we could meet for coffee sometime. Ethan isn't speaking to anyone. Mia posted a vague, healing journey story on Instagram. This is only getting started.